Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ward World
Movie night.
Movie Night. Tonight, we're going to be watching The Nightmare Before Christmas.
So originally I was going to say we should watch this for Halloween, but there is that debate of whether it's a Christmas or Halloween movie. So I said we should watch it on Thanksgiving because that's right in the middle.
I love that for us. And so at the end of the movie, then we each have to decide if it's a Christmas movie or a Thanksgiving movie.
Okay.
And our reasonings why.
This is the movie with that skeleton that all the girls had a crush on in high school, right?
I guess.
Is that this one, or is there another movie with
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so
handsome
Jack Skellington, I think that like his head and face is so like synonymous with like emo culture and alternative.
Does he have a face? He's just a skeleton.
Well, his head, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's the one like part that is owned by Disney that I have no idea why they haven't done more with in the parks, seeing as how it has such a like intense.
Does it still
cult.
have a following though?
Oh yeah, I would say so. Like every year for the Halloween and the Christmas parties, it's at least a 4-hour wait to meet Jack Skellington and Sally.
I don't know who Sally is.
Well, not yet.
We're gonna learn together.
Well, I already know.
Well, yes.
I've seen this movie.
Because you were an emo girl back in the day.
The very first time I saw this movie was probably in 96 or 97. And my family had the VHS. So I remember watching it from like a really young age. And I just was so infatuated with the movie. The very, very first time I watched it, I remember being like a little bit scared with all the like puppets and stuff. But
is this The Corpse Bride? Or is that a different movie?
No, that's a different movie.
What movie is that?
The Corpse Bride is its own movie.
Oh, I thought he married a girl in this movie, and it was her.
But it's not her.
So this is the second Disney movie that's identical to another Disney movie, because the first one, Sleeping Beauty,
they're
and
all
Cinderella,
Tim Burton movies. The Corpse Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline or Caroline, whatever that movie's called. Coraline. That movie is creepy. And he also did like Edward Scissorhands, if you've ever seen that movie, which I don't.
I think I've seen that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
That's when he has scissors for hands.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Tim Burton has like such a chokehold on like my upbringing and my childhood for sure.
What's her name in this? That one lady who's always in his movies?
Winona Ryder?
I don't know. The girl, Harry Potter, crazy hair girl. Bellatrix.
Oh, no.
Oh.
She's not.
Was that before that? Was this before that? Because isn't she in all of his movies?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, she's in a lot of them, but anyways, so this movie originally came out in October of 1993, and it only brought in about $50 million at the box office. Well, that's really that's low to moderate, especially for back in the day.
Yeah.
But since its release, it's gained a cult following, as we just mentioned, and it's been re-released in theaters several times over the last 30 years.
Okay. So, I'm interested to see what makes this so cult followy.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the only thing I know about it is back in high school, all the girls were in love with a cartoon skeleton.
I mean, I think that that's kind of weird, but if nothing else, also, this is stop motion, so it took like years to make. So just keep that in mind as you're watching it. This was like breaking technology back in the day.
Kind of unrelated, but related. I don't know if Parks and Recreation, that one scene where Ben tries to make a stop motion movie.
Oh, yes.
And it takes him like a month to make 2 seconds of a movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes me laugh hysterically. So I know that it takes a while. I tried to make stop motion when I was younger, and I gave up 2 days in when I got a second of a film.
It's crazy. Yeah, so Tim Burton says that this movie was based off of a poem that he wrote. And the poem was based off of him being in the stores and seeing them take down all of the Christmas decorations and putting up all of the taking down all of the Halloween decorations and putting up all the Christmas decorations, which I think is really cool. Yeah. And Danny Elfman, who wrote the music, he wrote all 10 songs before actually having seen the movie.
There's only 10 songs? Wait, is this a musical again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise! All right, without further ado.
Wait, before we start, so we're watching this on Disney Plus.
Yes, we're watching this on Disney Plus.
We pay for super premium, but we still got an ad, so we already skipped the ad. We are about to start the movie in 3, 2, 1. Right, we're coming down on the Disney River. I don't know what you call that.
Rivers of America.
What is that river?
I don't know, but when I ever see the train, it always makes me think of the Hogwarts train, which is not Disney, obviously.
Is this the River Thames?
No, if anything, it would be Rivers of America, I guess.
I feel like we need to look into if this river means anything.
It's the flow of the journey of time.
I doubt that's what it is.
Why not?
It's probably the river that Walt Disney fell in as a kid or something.
Also, for you guys listening, we have the volume very low in hopes that we don't get copyrighted by Disney. So bear with us.
Is this Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat?
No.
Why does everything have to rhyme?
I love all the doors on the trees. Like, that is the best. The best visual.
Is that Jack Skellington?
No, that's just a random skeleton.
Pumpkin Jack?
That is the man welcoming everybody.
Isn't Halloween Town another Disney movie?
It is.
Is it based off of this?
No.
Oh.
Does this song sound familiar?
Is this related
I sing this every year.
Yes, I know. Is this related to Haunted Mansion at all?
No.
Okay. What?
Oh, I just love all of the animation. So this mirror has two faces, as you can see, and that's supposed to show how
corrupt the government is?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just
That's exactly right.
Oh, well, look at that.
I love the witches. They're so funny.
Didn't you say you were afraid of trees?
I was.
Is it because of this movie?
No, it was because of The Wizard of Oz. When they come to life.
Look, isn't that the Corpse Bride?
No, this is Sally.
Who's Sally? The Corpse Bride?
You'll find out.
Wait.
This is Oogie Boogie.
Is the Corpse Bride related to Haunted Mansion?
No.
But there's the dead bride in Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Constance, Caraway or something.
I can't deal with
Hatchaway, actually. Constance Hatchaway. But none of that has to do. The Haunted Mansion had been out for 30 years prior to this movie coming out. It is, like, now looking at it as an adult, it is pretty creepy. Like,
yeah.
I did go see it in theaters in 2004 or something. around Halloween, and it was really cool watching it on a big screen.
Did everybody in the theater sing along?
No, but the theater was packed.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that Jack Skellington?
Yeah, that's him. There he is.
Okay, so there was, I guess, some other animated movie where some guy has to marry a dead girl, and like it looks just like this, and then I guess he kills himself to be with her, but I'm assuming it's not this.
No.
Is Jack Skellington ever just a regular guy?
No.
I don't know. There's so many movies that are exactly the same.
I love how long his legs are. Yeah, this guy is real creepy. The Dr. Finkelstein. He's holding her captive.
Ew, what? That was gross.
What?
She just ripped her arm off. So what is she, like a lizard ripping off her tail?
No, she was sewn together.
That's the worst visual you could have put in a movie this early. I'm glad that it's puppets and not anything else.
I think that's what makes it so cool. Most blood drained in a single evening. Dark Lagoon leeches.
Is that okay? So I had a friend who used to say that. Nice work, Bone Daddy. And I was always like, what are you saying?
That's so funny. I've never heard that being like quoted back, but it is a funny line. This is probably one of the most iconic scenes with him walking through the graveyard. Or as Bingo calls it, the statue?
The statue park or something?
Yeah, statue park. That's his dog Zero.
I need to look up how tall Jack Skellington is canonically. Does he know how like Peppa Pig is?
I'm pretty sure he's like 8 feet tall or something like that.
Is he taller than Peppa Pig?
I don't know. Remains to be seen.
I will say I do appreciate a movie that is only an hour long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, compared to nowadays where everything is like 3 hours and then there's an extended cut that's another 2.5 hours.
Plus the after credit scene.
Yeah, mid-credit, after credit scene, yeah. Pumpkin King.
The Pumpkin King? Shouldn't he be the Skeleton King? The Skeleton King?
No, because he's like the king of Halloween.
Oh, I feel like every time they pull out,
this is so iconic.
His legs get longer.
He's going up the mountain or the hill that's right in front of the moon.
Is that Pride Rock?
It's Skellington Rock. No, I don't know what the name of it is. Like, if this was a world in Disney somewhere, can you even imagine? I hope that when they open the villains world in Magic Kingdom, I hope that they have like a section just for Jack.
Is he a villain?
No, but I mean it's dark, so I don't know. I mean, I don't think he would really fit anywhere else.
I don't know.
It's not like he's going to be in Frontierland.
You never know. What's the greatest frontier but death?
The Last Frontier.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure is Alaska's slogan.
Come here to die.
No, because isn't that the
The final frontier?
Is it the final frontier or the last frontier?
I feel like that has something to do with Star Trek, but I don't know why.
I love the mountain unraveling. There's just something that it's just so creepy,
Yes.
but I love it. Also, nobody ever talks about how kind of creepy it is that Sally's just lurking behind a tombstone, just like
with one arm.
He's just having an inner monologue about how he feels so empty. And she's like, oh.
She's pining.
Deadly nightshade, that will be important later.
Ew.
It's not even a real arm. There's no bones in it.
It's just weird. So is she supposed to be Frankenstein?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a play off of like a Frankenstein's bride situation. Which then kind of, what is Dr. Finkelstein trying to do with her? Is this a daughter and dad relationship?
Yeah,
or is he trying to like grow her into like a sex slave situation?
No, Frankenstein made the monster, which is not named Frankenstein. Fun fact.
No, it's
Frankenstein is the doctor, not the thing.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, just because didn't he want a son or something? It's been a long time since I've been on my Frankenstein.
Well, yeah.
So I think it's the same thing, but this guy's just weird.
Did he have a ghost bone that he was playing fetch with Zero?
I think so. Ew. That's the what's the guy from Harry Potter with Voldemort on the back of his head?
Oh,
Quirrell.
Professor Quirrell.
Is that him?
His voice?
No, because he has a head on the face on the back of his head. Come on, keep up.
Why are his fingernails painted? I never noticed.
Are they? Oh.
I wish they had a shot of like the different Halloweens that they had throughout the years. If they have to plan a new one every year and it takes 364 days to plan.
Well.
The pumpkin sun. So great.
The sunken.
The Jacko Sunken. I would love to just have property and out in the middle of the woods find trees and build this the heart and the Christmas but aren't you so curious about like what's behind the Valentine's Day door and the Easter door?
Well, if this movie was made this year, we would have an answer to all of them. The what is this? The Skeleton Cinematic Universe?
Yes. I guess Disney originally did want to make a sequel, but Tim Burton was like, nah, because he's super protective over it. I mean, as he should be. Like, it's perfect.
So each door is a different town?
Yes, but out of curiosity, if you had all of those doors, would you have also picked the Christmas one?
What are the options? Christmas,
It was a Christmas,
Thanksgiving,
Easter, and St. Patrick's Day.
Halloween doesn't have its own door?
Well, they're just in Halloween Town. They're in the Halloween door.
I don't know, but before that, I know this is not going to mean anything to you, but anybody who's listening, if they've ever played Majora's Mask, I'm pretty sure this is like a 1-to-1 recreation of this movie, which is kind of weird. Is this The Grinch? Is this
No.
Whoville?
It's not.
Are we sure?
Well, I mean, it's probably loosely based off of Whoville.
Jack Skellington is The Grinch.
No, he's the opposite. But that does look very...
Those are definitely whomsts. Oh, gosh.
It does look very Seuss-esque. Seussical? I don't know.
I wonder what would be behind the St. Patrick's Day door. Would it be a bunch of like leprechauns?
Honestly, that's what I'm expecting. And then like the Valentine's Day door is just like a Cupid town.
Yeah.
Like
I want
babies.
St. Patrick's door to just be a bar, like a real life. Everything else is cartoon, and then St. Patrick's Day door is just a regular bar in like Ireland.
I hope that for some reason the Easter door, I feel like it's just like a bunch of old washed up rabbits who are like had their heyday sitting around being like,
back in my day.
Yeah. I feel like this is what you felt like when we started dating and I was decorating for every holiday.
Yes.
You're like, oh, wow.
I still feel this way.
5 totes full with decorations for every holiday.
Last Christmas,
I gave you my heart?
No.
Oh.
What you did give me was 11 Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went through and counted.
And this year, lucky number 12.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I know, right now we only have 3 Christmas trees out.
Actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
At the time of recording,
There's
it's 2 days before Thanksgiving.
And there's 4 Christmas trees. So, is the only reason that people debate whether this is a Halloween or Christmas movie is because he goes between Halloween and Christmas Town?
I mean, you'll see.
Okay.
Because it starts, it's the day of Halloween, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Halloween at the start of the movie.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, as it continues, then we're sinking our way deeper into Christmas territory.
Mm.
I also just love like all the colors that they use and
Mm-hmm.
All right, 64.
Do they need Jack to plan Halloween?
I guess so.
Is he like the town planner, the city planner?
He's the Pumpkin King. So he knows.
Pumpkin. I feel like if you had, I don't know what deadly nightshade is, but if I had a poison, I'm assuming, I wouldn't label it deadly nightshade.
Yeah.
Ew.
The frog's breath.
Did she poison herself?
I love how there's not a single straight line anywhere. It's just very curvy.
Ew.
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 Dr. Finkelstein scratching his brain. The old hole in the spoon trick. Also, I love how involved this town is, that the man has been gone for at most 12 hours.
If even.
And people are like, we have to send out a search crew.
We need to stop everything.
Like, we are missing the Pumpkin King. He is gone.
I do like that the vampires have umbrellas.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Ew. Those little creatures, that little kid in the black and white who looks like a
Pugsley.
Yeah. He's so creepy.
Hold on, pause. What is the thing that...
Wait, well, you have to pause the movie. Ugh.
Town meeting tonight. When did he have the time to come up with a whole presentation on Christmas Town? It wasn't that long of a walk. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so these people don't know that there's entire other like worlds just through the forest?
Yeah, exactly. Which that means like all these people, they never went through a walk.
Yeah.
They're just chilling. They're happy to be in their little town.
That's silly.
In my mind, the sequel would have been like everybody able to like intermingle between the lands. So like the Halloween people could go to like Easterland and Easter could go into...
They would find a new holiday.
Oh, that could be another one.
Yeah.
It's good. Tim Burton and Disney, if you're listening, we have ideas for you.
The Easter before Veterans Day.
I know. What if they just open it up? Like, actually, it'd be really cool if they open up and be like Diwali door, like Hanukkah Town or something. It'd be so cool.
Ew.
When you talk about Santa like this, though, super creepy. I mean, think about it. Like, not a
I
cool
mean,
thing.
it's. I mean, how else would you explain Santa to a place that has no concept of Santa? A man who breaks into your house in the middle of the night.
I know. Magically squeezing
flies
down
through the air at Mach speed.
with reindeer leading the
Yeah.
charge.
Like when you don't have a concept of our childhood mythical creatures, like the Tooth Fairy, sounds terrifying.
That's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. While you're sleeping, a demon's gonna come into your house, steal your teeth.
I love that the skeleton man feels it's necessary to wear a pajama at night.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good pajama.
The scientific method.
I feel like there should be more people in, like, I don't know. There's graveyards and ghosts, so shouldn't there be more people?
I mean, I don't understand necessarily the logic behind Halloween Town or.
And then Christmas Town was what, like 3 houses
Yeah.
and some who's.
Ooh, her boo has come to her door.
Ooh. Wait, the scientist in a wheelchair has a circular staircase?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He probably has one of those chair lifts.
Maybe, what's her name? Shelly?
Sally.
Sally? Maybe she carries him up.
Oh, I love this house. I mean, Dr. Finkelstein's not a great guy, but his house is pretty cool.
I mean, I've seen nothing to show that he's a bad guy, other than him getting poisoned all the time.
Candy cane coming out as a limp noodle.
I've never been able to do the, like, when you fold the paper and cut a snowflake.
I did a long time ago, but I don't like remember how to do it
Yeah.
now.
So is the plot of this movie him just trying to explain what Christmas is?
Well, I think he's trying to like incorporate Christmas into their town to
Mm-hmm.
give people more of like something to look forward to. He's tired of just Christmas.
Halloween.
So, yeah, he's tired of just Halloween. So he's branching out. Pun not intended. And, finding a different holiday. Finding a jolly old fat guy.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what's stopping her from just jumping out? Oh, her insides are just leaves?
Well, she just has to stitch herself back up before.
Yeah, just throw a needle down and call it good.
I feel like she probably could have stitched herself a little like
Parachute?
ladder, like one of those ladders that goes out the window.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, what's the man in the wheelchair gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not understanding the captivity that she's in. Is he like sustaining her in some way?
Well, maybe it's more of a what is that syndrome when you're like afraid to fall, like go away?
Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what that is, but I know what you're trying to say.
Chestnuts over an open fire. I've never noticed that before. That's just so funny. Sugar plum visions, eggnog.
Does he know her?
I mean, there's 15 people in the town. I'm sure he does. This was the first iteration of DoorDash.
Yeah.
They just left the food in a basket and went.
Ran away.
He didn't even order it.
No.
It was just like,
oh no.
oh.
Has he infected Halloween Town with Christmas?
Infected?
Oh.
Oh dear.
See, look, now Halloween Town is rejecting Christmas.
Too much frog's breath, I think.
Uh-oh. They need to get out the sun.
Well, vampires are awesome.
Shouldn't a werewolf go back to a man in the daytime?
Well, that's not the lore of the Burtonian werewolf, okay?
Burtonian werewolf. Technically, the term is lycanthrope, actually.
Whoa. Whoa. Was that the Pixar ball?
Oh, I didn't notice. Is there a Pixar ball?
Yeah, you know, like the famous ball with a star in it.
I don't know that ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you have so much to learn once we get to Pixar films. So much.
Is Pixar part of Disney? No.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Pixar the one with the lamp?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not watching all 5 or 6 Toy Stories, so. What?
What?
I didn't even know. I knew Toy Story 1 and 2, and then years later I hear about Toy Story 5 or something.
Oh, there's a new one coming out in like 2 years. I just saw like some clips of animation. Whoa. Crazy.
Can I just say I'm not yet understanding why people were obsessed with Jack Skellington. Like why girls specifically were in love with him.
It's a man who's decorating.
Am I missing something? Is it just like the abnormally long legs? Is that what girls like in the back of the day? The pinstripe tuxedo, abnormally long legs. Is that what women want?
6'5", brown eyes.
Has no eyes. I'm looking for a man who's dead. 8 feet.
Looking for a man in holidays.
Eyes.
Black eyes. 6'5". I feel like the town got really excited pretty quickly about Christmas. Yeah. They just learned about this 24 hours ago. And they're like, all right.
I'm all about it.
As if they don't have babies at all in this town.
I mean, do they? I haven't
Well, they
seen
have the
one.
little kid that was on the chain that looks like
Yeah,
Pugsley.
but what if they're all immortal?
Hmm. Immortal or already crossed
Well,
over?
immaterial. Are those the kids from Courage the Cowardly Dog?
No, it's Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry, they get their own song soon.
definitely know them.
People cosplay as them all the time. Yeah, so are these kids actually living or are they
I mean,
deceased?
none of this makes sense. Ew.
Oogie Boogie's a great villain.
Is have we seen a Oogie Boogie yet?
Well, he was in the moon in the first 5 seconds, but
Mm.
you're gonna get to know him.
Is this Oogie Boogie's house?
Could be. Like, there's so much to. I feel like Tim Burton could literally have his own park, like theme park.
Why doesn't he? Are
I
we
don't
sure
know.
that he doesn't?
I think I would have heard about it
I
by
mean,
now.
we went to Peppa Pig Land in Florida, of all places.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Tim Burton park in, I don't know,
Yeah, where would you put
Wisconsin.
this? In Salem or something?
Is that Jiminy Cricket?
There's no way of knowing. No, I don't think so. I like that they just had to give him a bug to eat. That was their sacrifice.
Are these children supposed to represent some type of something? Is that the devil?
I mean, maybe.
I don't know. Years
Oh,
of English teachers always thinking that the red door means something deeper has gotten me hyper analyzing.
let's see. The Lock, Shock, and Barrel are also known as Boogie's Boys, which I hate.
Wait, I thought that was a girl though.
Yeah, there is one as a girl,
Yeah.
but
The Booger Boys.
it doesn't say that they're supposed to mean anything, according to Google. Reddit says, "Are Lock, Shock, and Barrel the real villains of the story?"
Oh.
Some creepy kids in a walking bathtub.
As one does. Did you not have a walking closet tub as a
You
kid?
know, I was fresh out.
Mm. Okay, but here's the other thing, right? So they obviously know where the doors are if these kids are just going to go straight to them, right?
Well, he probably gave him a map.
Mm. Oh my goodness.
This is the best version of Jingle Bells. Come on, Jack. Sally's trying to tell you something.
Why does he keep calling him Sandy Claus?
Because that's how he hears it. Yeah. And I never realized before, but in the captions, they actually write it as SANDYCLAWS, which is really cute. I love that. So at the Christmas party at Magic Kingdom, you can actually meet Jack in his Sandy Claus costume.
Is there a special song you're supposed to sing him or something?
Like when you give the Grinch an onion or something? No. I did not, but
oh, they went to Easterland.
I wish we had a picture. Ah!
Oh my goodness, that poor rabbit.
Oh my gosh. How did you get the tree door? Like the tree on the tree? Come on, you dummies.
Oh. Why did he do that?
I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. It's funny. But yeah, I was wearing a light up Christmas dress, as one does.
As one does.
And he was talking to me all about my dress and stuff. It's really cool. Like, I don't know how they get the voice just right.
Is it like a super tall guy and skinny?
No.
Do they have a guy on stilts? They should have a guy on stilts.
I can show you pictures. But he was like very into the character and everything. It was really cool. I think that the way they do Jack looks a lot better than Sally. Sally looks kind of creepy.
Like a character meetup?
Yeah, character meetup. I only had to wait an hour to meet them, but nowadays it's like 4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's crazy. This was back in the day.
I don't even know if there's like a real life celebrity that I would want to wait 4 hours to meet.
I mean, it was the picture was cool.
Yeah.
I love that they have a guillotine that they're taking the head off the dolls with.
I'm kind of curious, is Pugsley based off of that kid, or is that kid based off of Pugsley? I wonder which one came out first.
No, for sure the Addams
family is definitely older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the songs so far?
I mean, they're all right, I guess.
I feel like they do a good job of moving the story along.
I'll say this: most musicals, the songs annoy me because it's like it doesn't really seem like they need to be singing. But I mean, I guess like you said, these songs feel like they're plot worthy, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like most musicals, the girl will kiss the guy and then the guy will start singing a song about how the sun feels on his skin. And I'm like, this is dumb.
But this is Danny Elfman. I can't believe that he wrote these songs prior to being able to like read a script. Apparently he was just given like the basics of like this is what's gonna happen. And then he was like, okay, I got you.
Here's 10 songs.
Here's 10 full length songs. 2 of them what you will. Look, this just looks like the like cookie machine in Edward Scissorhands. It looks very similar to this.
Is that his skull?
I guess. I love how the music changes going in between the Christmas and the Halloween worlds. I wonder at what age this is not traumatizing to a child to watch.
I mean,
because I do feel like when you go to theme parks and stuff, like they have young kids wearing this type of stuff. But again, now watching it as an adult, I'm like, oh
here's
no,
the
like
thing.
I don't think I'd let my child watch this until they're much older.
When we were kids, though, it was a different world, right?
Yeah.
Like, I still remember my mother letting me rent a movie from the library, Grave of the Fireflies, for anyone who's ever seen it.
Oof.
About two children surviving a nuclear bomb. And I remember watching that as a child and having nightmares. But, here I am today. I think it was just a different time.
Oh, remember when I told you earlier that this movie has nothing to do with Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of lying because in Disneyland, California, they overlay Haunted Mansion every year for like 3 or 4 months to be a Nightmare Before Christmas overlay.
So it is Nightmare Before the Haunted
But they
Mansion.
take out like a lot of the.
Do they change the bride into Sally?
No.
Well, that's silly.
They don't do that.
They should.
But it is really cool how they incorporate it. Some people either love it or hate it. I love it.
There's another movie. I know there's another movie where another animated movie where a guy marries like a skeleton woman. I have to look it up.
I mean, maybe you're talking about The Corpse Bride.
I don't know. Again, I would have never seen it, so how am I supposed to know?
I love their version of Santa. He's so funny.
Sandy.
Oh,
it is A Corpse Bride.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
okay.
I've never seen it though, so
Okay, I've seen The Corpse Bride like once. It's not my favorite. And Coraline, I've seen also once, and that movie freaked me out.
Why?
I was not about it.
Coraline is a good movie.
I don't know, something about the weird button eyes. I don't know.
But if he gets rid of Santa, won't that like upset the balance of power in Christmas Town? I feel like there's repercussions that we're not thinking about here.
You think that these 3 demon children are thinking about the repercussions of stealing Santa Claus in a clawfoot tub?
I think Jack should be thinking about this, right?
Well, Sally already tried to say that like something's amuck, and he was just like, "Nah, girl."
I do what I want.
Yeah.
She has so many juices.
How much poison does she have?
Does she just make poison in her off time? Is he making another body for himself?
I love that for him.
Oof.
Oof. Not the lips. Using the plunger to get him in.
Oh, goodness.
This is a highlight. This is a good song.
Is this Oogie Boogie?
Yeah,
is
this
he,
is
What is
Oogie
he supposed to
boogie.
be? A ghost?
I think he's supposed to be a voodoo doll.
A sack man?
Nothing like a good old sack, man. Right? I mean, everything around him is showing like
I guess.
kind of like voodoo-y, like tarot-y type stuff.
Mm.
I love the lighting that they use in this
Mm-hmm.
section. I mean, think of like when this movie came out, there was nothing else that was really looking like this.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, Tim Burton didn't do as much of the directing as he wanted to because he was already promised to do the Batman movie.
What a turn of events.
I know. The 90s, man.
Yeah.
What a time.
What a time. Was that the Kiss by a Rose Batman?
That
That was my jam.
I know, me too. I heard somewhere that that song is about being addicted to drugs, like cocaine.
I think it's about Batman being kissed by Catwoman.
Did you know that when it snows, your eyes become wide?
Yeah,
And the
because
light that you shine can be seen, like drugs.
Batman opens up his heart after being walled off for thousands of years.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Okay. Bruce Wayne.
Batman is eternal.
Wow, Sally's a full-on chemist. Nobody talks about it. I love the dead reindeer.
If only he had Rudolph.
Okay, don't look all sad, Sally. This is because of you.
I know. I mean, she has to play it up, though, right?
Fog juice.
Is that supposed to be Rudolph? Rudolph?
Zero is just leading the charge, okay?
Yeah. So are these dead Santa's reindeers? The three that aren't in the song? Where do they get these flying reindeer skeletons from?
I mean, Dr. Finkelstein just made them.
Oh, as one does, just makes a flying skeleton.
Why not?
Why not? You're right.
You're putting a lot of reason into.
I mean, I just need to understand the economics of this.
This band is really doing the most.
Yeah. They're carrying every musical tune. Also, imagine if your whole existence was just to be inside of a base.
Yeah. Don't worry, Sally. It'll be okay.
Will it? Is she gonna have? Remember back in the '90s, every girl had that glasses off moment where she suddenly becomes hot.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sally gonna have one of those?
I mean, Sally is hot. Look at her little dainty feet.
Yeah, but she's in
Her
a
hair.
tattered dress.
Extensions for
Her
days.
stitches are coming undone. Look at those socks. Come on, Sally. We gotta step it up.
Look at that spooky cat.
That's just a regular cat.
A Tim Burton cat. All of them are spooky.
Yes. So, what's the dog's name? Zero?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it just flies. Okay, so where is he now? In the real world? Our world?
He's spreading cheer. Okay.
Yeah, but where is he?
Yeah. What if he just landed and it was just like real people?
I think it is. Oh, goodness.
I mean, at least it makes more sense for somebody the size of Jack to come
Yeah.
down a chimney versus a 400-pound circle man.
My goodness. That's probably terrifying. Oh. Wait, so in this world, everybody knows who Santa is then, right?
What do you mean?
Like the parents just
Yeah.
came down and knew that there was a man in their house who just gave their kid a gift.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that is weird. I love the wreath. Oh my gosh. If you ever find one of those wreaths,
No thanks.
please bring it home. We can hang it out from late August all the way till
Late
Christmas.
August? Oh gosh.
You know, the Christmas spirit.
Those poor kids.
Oh, look, and their PJs are Mickey Mouse and Donald.
Were they?
Yeah. Fun little Easter egg. Oh no, a couch in front of the
That doesn't
fireplace?
sound smart.
That seems like a bad plan.
Oh.
Oh, wow. They're about to burn this man alive. The whole town's like, yes, he's doing
Yeah,
it.
mangle it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The air raids.
Scrambling jets against Santa?
Fake Santa.
Are they gonna use flat cannons? Oh my goodness, they're gonna use flat cannons?
This is barely a child's movie.
Right.
What was this rated?
Wow, Disney promotes gambling?
Oh, wow, Oogie Boogie.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gambling with Santa Claus's life.
Yeah. Ew, what?
Oh.
Is that what they did back in
look,
the day?
what? She has the ladder that we were talking
Yeah.
about. So she uses the ladder for the
For
fat
Santa?
man, but not for herself. She just throws herself out a window. Come on,
I mean,
Sally.
to be fair, if you had the ability to like launch yourself out of windows and be completely fine,
Yeah,
would you not do that? I would.
that's fair. Travel time would be
Yeah.
so much quicker.
You just finish work, throw yourself out the window. Forget the elevator.
I wish that the moon really looked as big as it does in this movie. Watch out, Jack. Also, I feel like they could have maybe figured out a more peaceful way. Like, he just gave him some toys that were spooky. It's not like he killed anybody.
I mean, he might have. He sent a giant snake, some demon dolls.
The snake was just eating a tree.
I don't know what could have happened. I guarantee there's been at least one fatality due to the toys of Jack Skellington.
Okay, yeah, you were nowhere,
Right.
Mayor, saying this was a bad idea. Get out of here.
Shouldn't a tragedy be a good thing to them? Who is he announcing it to? The whole town is there.
Just everybody. He's about to go into St. Patricksville.
Right.
Poor kids.
Dang.
These people gave up so
Right.
early. You know, it is a very much like a I almost said the Grinch storyline, right? It's like the Grinch came and stole Christmas and ruined it, and
everyone
then
just gave
at the
up.
very last moment, then brought it back.
Yeah.
Oh, falling into the hands of a weeping angel.
Don't blink. I'm surprised I never saw a shirt of this scene.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't feel bad for him. He stole a holiday and then
He thought he was helping, though.
did he?
I think he meant well.
I don't think
the execution was a little off. And he also thought that normal kids liked spooky toys, which they don't.
But part one of his plan was sending demon children to kidnap the figurehead of another holiday. I feel like that should have let him know that maybe his plan wasn't the best.
Well, had he listened to Sally, this would have not happened. Plus, he was looking for purpose, and this gave him the purpose that he needed.
Wasn't the purpose being king of Halloween or whatever?
No, he was already that, but he wanted something more out of life.
So he steals Christmas, ruins Christmas, and then just gives up and is like, "I'm back to Halloween now."
He was like, I got it all.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So all the tombs are just
Linked directly to Halloween Town.
It's like the best Narnia game
Right.
ever. It's like I don't really know what Oogie Boogie is getting out of all of this.
I was trying to figure out, is he just bored and just wants to torture Santa? Is he not already dead?
I think so. Like in
Ew. I don't like that he's crawling like a spider.
Bone Man. I feel like roommate Kevin would have the best like Jack Skellington cosplay if he ever
Yes.
chose to. What do you think about this like roulette type room that is
I'm just
Oogie
so
Boogie's
confused.
torture chamber
Like,
situation?
what is his deal? Ew. What, is he just bugs?
Yeah, he's a bug man. Poor Santa and all this. Like
Oh, that was great.
tell it, Santa.
I feel like they have to have known about each other, right?
Dang. Santa is so pompous. He's like, of course I can fix it, even though you suck.
Right?
Don't worry, I got this. I'm Santa Claus.
I do what I want.
Dang.
Poor Sally.
Way to cock block.
It'd have been funny if her arm just ripped off and she was just still standing down there.
I was thinking that. I was like, her arms have been pretty weak,
Right.
so I hope the town acts the same way when anybody leaves, or is Jack just that special
Yeah,
because he's the
right.
Pumpkin King? Like,
Is he a monarch with any actual power, or is he just a
I think he's a
figurehead?
figurehead. I think that the mayor is the one who actually like
Does things?
does the stuff, and he's the party planning committee,
Yes.
but all as one person. Dude, these vampires,
They're pretty funny.
they're the best.
I feel like they should have been the main characters.
Yeah. Look, even the little douche kids like Christmas.
Wait,
Oh,
he made,
he was making a lady.
but it's half his brain, so it's just him as a girl.
Hmm.
It's that age-old question. Dang, he just friend zoned her in song.
I guess this is why all the girls are so wet for Jack. Like, it's a man who decorates.
Hmm.
It's a man who is writing and singing songs for her. Look, they're gonna live like Jack and Sally.
What does that mean?
You know the Blink 182 song? We can live like Jack and Sally if you want, where you can always
Never
find.
heard that song.
We can have Halloween on Christmas.
I've never heard that song. I'm sorry.
God. The
Oh,
end.
is that the end? They hugged at the end?
Whoa. Can't get too crazy.
Oh no, a movie about demons and almost murdering Santa. Can't go too far.
Yeah, I kid you. Okay, so question one. Is it a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
All right. I mean,
Should we say the answer on three so that we don't like are biased on
but I
the
haven't
other
decided yet. I'm thinking. I would say okay. I have my answer locked in. What's your
Okay, you
answer?
want to say it on three?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
I don't think
Christmas.
it's either.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think it's either a Halloween or Christmas movie, right?
wait,
Because
why?
I think they just have the themes of both, but it's not like I don't know how to describe it. Like I don't get the vibe of either of them
You
from
don't feel
this.
the Christmas spirit by the end of it?
No.
See, I do. Okay, a lot of people claim that it's like a Halloween movie,
Mm-hmm.
but my point is that it starts on Halloween,
Right.
and so you are only getting,
Mm-hmm.
a minute
Of
of
Halloween.
Halloween,
Right.
really. So then the entire movie, which is like whatever, there's like a month and a half
Right.
between Halloween and Christmas, then the whole movie is him planning Christmas and like
Yeah.
what Christmas means.
But
Finding like it's not just these ornaments and these candy canes, like there's something more. So he's trying to like capture the spirit of it.
I think it was for selfish intentions, and that's why I don't think it's a Christmas movie. Because if you watch usually the Christmas movies, like what is it, the Ebenezer Scrooge one? What is that one?
The Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol, right? That's about learning that it's more than just for you.
Yeah.
But I feel like he didn't learn anything.
Well, he finally got with Sally.
He got Sally. He got with Sally, but he went back to save Santa out of a guilty conscience. Like I don't think he learned. He didn't grow from the beginning to end.
But I think he was like looking for something more. Like in the beginning, we see that he was like,
But was it out of wanting to be better? I think he was just bored
mm.
because he was like, all we do is Halloween. I want to do something new.
But he was also opening the perspective of the minds and the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if you come from a place and they only believe in Halloween,
Yeah.
and then now you're trying to like open their mind to another holiday and something else to do, I think that was.
To be fair, though, I think they were pretty open because he said Christmas and everyone's like, all right, I'm down. Nobody questioned him.
Yeah, like the first 5 minutes, they're like, I don't know. And then they're like, huh, all right.
I could do Christmas.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I get that. But okay, and then second question, did you like the movie? Is it what you thought or is it different than what you thought?
Well, okay, I didn't know it was a musical.
Okay.
And the whole time I was watching it, I was trying to figure out why the girls were in love with Jack Skellington.
Okay. Do you have the answer?
I don't have the answer.
Okay,
I don't know. I need to like, I wish I could go back in time and ask all the emo girls, like, what was it about him that really made you like fall in love with this skeleton?
Right.
I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I don't know if I would say, see, I think I understand why people say it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I understand why people say it's a Halloween movie.
Right.
I don't know if I could really put it in the vein of either of those, though. I would say it's closer to a Halloween movie than a Christmas movie.
Really?
Because of the like imagery alone.
Well, in the Halloween town, yeah.
But even when they were doing Christmas, like
I see why people say it's both.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I feel like the spirit at the end makes me feel like, oh, who's gonna save Christmas? Like that makes me feel like it's a little bit more of a Christmas movie, but I get it.
The Santa was mean. That was the meanest version of Santa I've ever seen in any media.
To be fair, that was after he was kidnapped, tortured, about to be burned alive by a bug man sack. Yeah. And then finally this guy was like, hey, I tried Christmas and I failed. So I'm going to need you to step up. He was like, all right.
I don't know why. Why was Boogie Bugs? Is there any explanation to that?
I don't know. I could probably look it up.
I don't know. It was just like, I mean, I get that we only had an hour and 19 minutes of runtime, but Boogie, I don't think Boogie needed to be Bugs. I feel like that was a random inclusion.
Did we need Boogie?
No.
Like, okay, I love Boogie, and this is I've seen the movie. Like, I love Boogie, but do we really need him? Isn't really Jack the villain, kind of?
Yeah,
like he's the one who's trying to like
guy in this
hijack the holiday, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know if Oogie was needed.
I think they could have had the kids kidnap Santa and skip the whole Boogie part, and then Jack messed up Christmas and then realized he needs to give it back to Santa. But no, I don't really know what the point of Boogie was, other than I guess for songs, a song or whatever, 2 songs maybe.
Yeah, he's a creepy character, but I don't know if it was necessarily needed.
Yeah, no.
I feel like they could have honed in on more of like either holiday more. They could have probably honed in a little bit more on the Christmas aspect.
They could have developed Sally a lot more. I feel like Sally was a very underdeveloped character.
Yeah. Or like what the relationship with her and Dr. Finkelstein, that whole thing, and then like the why of it. Like, did he make her? Did he find her? Like that type of thing.
Yeah, no, I don't think they did anything with Sally, really. She poisoned, like talked to her twice, made some fog, and then sung a song about being in love with Jack.
This is a hot take. I don't know if people are going to necessarily agree here, but I feel as though people love the movie based on the artistic direction of the movie and the songs. And I do feel as though the story's lacking.
I could see that.
But you fall in love with the vibe.
I would say, yeah, that makes sense. I think the art style carries a lot of the movie more than the story does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the characters, there's a lot of characters, but there's only 2 that we really pay attention to, right? Or like 3 maybe. So I feel as though they didn't. What's the word I'm looking for? The movie doesn't fully feel done. It feels
Yeah, it
like
feels like it could be developed more.
yeah, it feels like it needs less boogie. We could remove all the boogie scenes, use that to develop Sally and Jack. Like we don't know why Sally's in love with Jack. She just is. Is it because he's the only guy there? The only decently proportioned man?
The only bachelor that
Yeah.
is suitable to her needs.
Yes.
Maybe.
And then I don't know. I mean, it was a good movie. It wouldn't be my go-to like Christmas or maybe I could see no. There's so many better Halloween movies and there's so many better Christmas movies that I don't know if I would say like Disney has a lot of great Halloween movies
Yeah.
and then there's just in general a lot of good Christmas movies. If it was on and there was nothing else doing, I might put it on. But
Yeah, I
would I
love the
sit down
Halloween
and choose
themes.
it?
I love listening to the music during Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm watching the movie, it definitely feels slanted towards Christmas more.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah. So if I was gonna rate this movie, I would give it. I should give it a 5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10?
No, just because it'd be half Halloween, half Christmas.
Oh, I gotcha.
I would say, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I can rate it highly because, like I said, there wasn't the story didn't really feel complete, and the characters don't really feel developed. The art, while it's not an art style that I like, I can appreciate the art and the craftsmanship that went into making the movie.
Right.
Like I can definitely see how much effort was put into it, especially knowing that it was all stop motion and stuff. So that definitely like raises the points.
Yeah.
I don't know what number I could give it though. If I had to give it an arbitrary number, because the numbers don't mean anything, I would just say it's a good movie.
It's okay.
I'll give it that.
All right. All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching with us. Give us your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you think of Nightmare Before Christmas. And is it a Halloween or a Christmas movie or neither or both? Let us know and we'll see you next time.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.